It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Browns 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A gain there of 20. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. Into the secondary again. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his 1st touchdown this year.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it is Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Let's go. 60, track 60. 60
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Browns first down. On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison.
Once again, it's Sampson. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Play action. It's Penix. Escaping to his left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2nd and 10.
Set.
Give inside. It's Brooks. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
7-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
You're going to go play action with Penix. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Ball carrier. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Motion.
From the gun, it's Penix. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
Browns
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big...
And he's in! Jerry Jeudy, touchdown Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Browns will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Jeudy on the right side. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
7 makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns 1st down. Here's Sampson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Cleveland.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Browns.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fanning. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 lock.
He finds Jeudy on that one. And he's into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns.
The kicker on for the
2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score Browns 28.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! To throw here to begin the drive. On a man left side, it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd down. They need 5. They'll stay on the ground with Sampson.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to have a Browns first down. What a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with Sampson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Shaw Smith-Wade there on the stop. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for you.
17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Again, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's going to keep it himself. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. On play action, Penix. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
16-yard line.
Handoff, it's Brooks running right. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
I'm not flying. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Sampson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First down.
Inside run with Sampson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, Judkins. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Set.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. There's a give up the middle for Sampson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
3rd and 5.
60, go!
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Viking 18. Take off.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Midfield. A gain of a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A give. It's Sampson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 49.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Cougar 19.
They'll try it now with Sampson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah, what other southern rapper hooded than this? I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back cage yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what is you drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do.
Shut up! Cougar 19! Set! Come on, set! Ready? Let's go now! Ready? Set! Ready? Go! Ready? Down! Let go! Set! Ready? Let's go! Hup. Here we go! Here we go! Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Here we go! Shot! Ready! Shut up! 70 Timberwolf! Go! Come on, set! Let's go now! 60 biceps, let's go! Ready! 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 Hup. Down! Set! Ready, ready? Let's go! Ready? Here we go, go! Ready? Here we go, shot! 19, try! Shut up! Let go! Set! Ready? Come on, set! Hup. Let's go now! Set! Ready? Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready, ready? 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 Down! Go! Set!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now. It's
an update. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend, Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.